Hey, welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk about all kinds of cool edible things, tropical, subtropical, ornamentals. In this video, I want to share with you the current state of my backyard. It's heading towards a place where we are going to be highly edible in the spring. It's weird though, this winter has been really warm. We were on the beach all week and it was in the 80s and the water is still warm in the ocean. It's kind of weird. Another side effect of that is that my Hayden mango trees, all my mango trees, are blooming like crazy. Tons of mango flowers. I love the mango flowers, such a cool looking thing, but man, is it loaded. And you know, the disadvantage to that really is simply that if we get a cold freeze now, all these mango flowers are loaded up and they will be burned right off. Now typically what happens is when you have a burn like that, frost burn of mango flowers, it will rebloom. I don't think that's necessarily a great thing, but at least you know that you have a second chance generally. But look at this. In full bloom, loaded with flowers. Hayden mango, the finest mango tree, I would argue, on earth. Now my Tommy Atkins mango, which I trimmed back in Matthew, I've talked about quite a bit. It is looking healthy and coming back. We're not going to get fruit off this bad boy this year. I would doubt it if I get any fruit off it this year. Starfruit tree still growing strongly after its massive trimming. And the mulberries are starting to get a little bit more green leaf action going, which is nice. One thing I like to do is, you can see that some of these are bent sideways. That's because I've actually taken the branches and I bend them down. What you can do with mango trees is curve the branch down almost to the point of breaking, then it hangs down lower. Let me see if I can demonstrate on one that's standing rather upright. Now most of these are pulled down. You can see I really have shaped it down. The reason is you want to have them down lower where you can pick them. So that's good. Now looking over here at the Edward, that one's still producing lots of flowers as well. This one I haven't gotten any fruit off of, and as little fruit formed, I actually picked it off to give the tree more of a chance to vegetate out. But it's got a lot of flowers too. Now if a fruit or two shows up this year, I'm going to let it happen, and the reason is it's above the level of the sprinklers. The sprinklers generally get to about this height. Very salty in my yard, very salty irrigation. The mango flowers hate it, and that's what happens. Get burned tips. Of course, you can see up higher, you know, you don't have so much of that going on. Alright, let's look over here. Now here's something kind of cool. Banana tree pups. This is a nice way to propagate bananas. I stumped this banana tree, which really wasn't doing too well. It's a Musa banana, which get fairly tall. And out of it, we get three sprouts. And in order to take these as cuttings, you just come in here with a shovel right next to the base of this old tree, chop it down, try to preserve the roots that stick out this way, and as much of it as possible, and then replant it elsewhere. Give me a little cow manure compost. I'd even throw a little fish in there just to give it a good look. But those are 3 bananas. I'm going to go ahead and pot those in pots this time around, and they should do pretty well. I did the same thing right here. Let's see, a couple of Musa banana sprouts. I'm going to get those too. Oh, look at this, weeds everywhere. Got to get that going with that. Okay, now, oh no, what do we have here? This is my Cavendish banana tree I bought. I'm going with a more dwarf variety, and that's going to go well. I got to choose a good place to plant that. All right, let's see here. One thing I had, chocolate pudding. One thing I have that I was curious about are some bananas, and I'm going to do a recheck on these. They aren't quite there yet. See how they're thin? There's not much banana in them. I want to give that a while longer, and when it gets a little farther along, I'm going to take off this banana flower too. For now, I'll leave it just because it looks cool. But boy, these are the greatest bananas. You haven't had a banana till you've had a fresh banana off the tree. Here's one that I took the banana off of not too long. It's weird. It grew out of a cut off banana tree. But This one's not ready either. Look at how tiny they are. You see, we call them finger bananas because they're about, you know, finger size, but they should get at least probably this big before I'll pick them. Now, one more thing I'm waiting on is to trim this mess, which is fig tree, brown turkey fig tree. You can see it's just got an incredible morass of branches, and that's going to make it hard for these little figs to form effectively when they're putting all their energy into these branches. Also, I want to get some of this thick wood out of here. You can see these bigger branches. I'm going to cut out some of those, and it's generally overshadowing this area of the yard, which makes it hard for things to grow. And last but not least, our little tiny vegetable garden, which we are going to expand. I planted some beans and some other things, but bush beans. This is about a week of growth. You can see how well they're doing in just 1 week. It's totally awesome. And of course, we got little tomatoes coming in, very easy to grow. This is a bush tomato as well. It grows fairly compact. Don't have a lot of space here, but we're going to expand this whole garden. So that's the update on the yard. The only other thing I'd mention is that this mango tree, of course, is right by these power lines. We had to trim it way back. I'm going to go ahead and substantially trim this back because I'm pretty tired of having to risk life and limb to trim it. And I also want to get some of the wood out, so I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take this entire branch out, being very careful to have a clean cut, leave some of this type of wood so it can grow back, and I'll just cut it right here, take this whole thing out, and I'll get a big chunk of wood out right from the get-go, which is what I want. We really can't be taking risks like that near 220 volts of electricity. Okay, so thanks for watching my update of the yard. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. If you like it, don't forget to like it, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.